What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Cosmic Harry here, bringing another World of Tanks video. And for those of you that are new here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. And for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome one and all. As you can see, I am. This is gameplay of me, my Lorraine 40T, 40-ton T. I'm assuming that's what it means, 40-ton. The 12T was the 12-ton. But and you're gonna see me get very lucky, very lucky indeed in this game, and which doesn't happen often in my Lorraine, I have to say. It doesn't happen often. Currently grinding out the Lorraine. I need about 200,000 to move up to the bat chat, so no free XP will be used here, and because I'm all out of free XP, so it's going to be a complete grind all the way to the bat chat, etc, and gun elevation fail. Go on, I hit something. It wasn't him. I'm hitting something. Okay, did I? Not sure what I hit there. Pardon me. Oh, I totally forgot. As always, a like would be greatly appreciated. As you can see, 40-second reload time. And what do I think of the Lorraine? It's a very decent tank. It's the only medium in the line. I mean, the bat chat is kind of, I haven't done my research on the bat chat fully, but from what I see, it's a very small tank, and much smaller than this tank. And it's kind of like a temporary hiccup in this line, because this thing is humongous, compared to the scout tanks. It's classified as a medium, but it has the armor of a scout. In other words, it has no armor whatsoever. It really has no armor. Look at me struggling with the elevation and depression of this gun. Chaffee, very rare to see a chaffee these days, but that's because of this. And so surprised I'm coming up here in a tier 10 game and I'm not being lit up. It's unbelievable. Very lucky in this game. The gods of World of Tank said you will have a fantastic game on Himmelsdorf, and I did. But what to say about the Lorraine? And I really want to move up to the bat chat, because I'm struggling. I'm not struggling with this tank. It's too big. That's what it is. It's just too big a target, too weak a target. Those two combinations kind of give you a very bad day. Result in a very bad day, because you're such a big target, and because of your armor, it's like everything can pen you basically. So you have to play it so smart. And but because I'm a medium, I'm not as reckless as a scout, even though I kind of am a scout at the same time. Because with this tank, you can kind of go into scout mode, and then you can go into medium mode. You can switch it up between the two, so to speak. But the thing is, when you're a medium, you're not a medium, because you don't have that armor, And when you're a scout, you're not really a scout, because you're too big to be a scout. You're too humongous a target to be a scout. So, but anyhow, I'm not struggling, I guess. It's just I'd like to move up to the bat chat. That's my main goal here. That is my main aim. I literally, if I recall a couple of games before this, I got blown up by a bat chat, in my Lorraine, and it was on mines, and he just obliterated me, and I said, oh, okay, I want that tank. I can do this. Come on, T95. This is why people play autoloaders. Why am I pulling back? Artie, that's why. Artie. And as you can see, very lucky. I'm not sure what the bad guys were thinking Were we too aggressive? Did we just outplay them? You know, it happens. You know, how many times have I been on the enemy team, you know, in this situation? You know, oh, plenty of times, you know, believe you me. And as you can see, still that 40-second reloads time, you know, still bugging me, irking me, cheesing me off. But you know, it's wargaming, they balance everything out. You know, I've got a 40-second reload time, but at the same time, you know, I'm pumping out 200, 300 shots per shell, and you know, I got 6 shells in the chamber, so they balance everything all the time, and good on them. You know, they're pretty smart when it comes to balancing these tanks, and I'm sure there's plenty of tanks out there that are completely unbalanced, that are completely overpowered or underpowered. But you know, you can see what they're doing. You know, with each and every tank, you can see they had some kind of boardroom meeting when it came to, you know, deciding how this tank is going to work. You know, what's the damage going to be, how many seconds, etc., etc. Watch me fail trying to find artillery. You know, I could have got the last kill of the game. Watch me fail, and I'm just really anxious to find artillery, and I'm like, no, he should be here. And I forgot about that little dip in the back of the map where artillery goes to hide. And I think I've been playing a lot of the lower tier games. I've been grinding this tank out, and I've been playing a lot of the E25. And you know, in the lower tier games, you know, everything gets sorted out, done and dusted in 2-3 minutes, and it usually happens in the middle of the map. And I totally forgot about that dip all the way in the back. But anyhow, like you can see, you know, I had a really good game. It just fell into my lap totally. But definitely a bit of a headache tank, the Lorraine 40T. Definitely, you know, a bit of a headache tank. So yeah, a kind of the win ratio is going up and down, up and down, up and, you know, up and down. I have some great games, I had some terrible games. But anyhow, I'm gonna sign out now. I just wanted to give a, you know, check-in real quick, and I'm gonna leave you with the Lorraine 40T on Abbey. And I am loving this tank. You know, I've kitted it out and everything. It's gonna be, I have to grind it out all the way. You know, I need 200,000 XP. I've only got, I think, about 20-30 so far. But E100 and Death Star, for instance, I earn hundreds of thousands of tank XP on those tanks, like in the blink of an eye. So that kind of gives me hope, so to speak, and you know, kind of pushes me on. And you know, it's not going to be a problem. I'll knock it out of the park quickly, and etc, etc. You'll see me in this gameplay. You know, I really, you know, I push the advantages. Let's not leave, shall we? Let's not leave. I shall commentate. Well, why am I leaving? And but most definitely, as you can see, the quality in this video is somewhat lower. When I was live camming it recently, it kind of mucked up the quality of the gameplay, so apologies for that. It has been fixed, etc, etc. But you're going to see me in this gameplay playing it smart. I know, you know, the weaknesses of my tank, and just because I'm on autoloader doesn't mean I should unload on that IS-3, for instance, you know, because I'm just exposing myself, you know. And right here, I'm pulling back because I'm just waiting for Artie to fight. You know, I know Artie is eyeballing this area, you know. So, and there, I believe that was Artie, and I'm just waiting, you know, for the bad guys. In a perfect world, you know, there we go, Artie. Now I can pull out, quick. No. Lit up. Too late. And I'm in a perfect world, I want to see the bad guys take their shot and Artie come in at the same time, and that means, okay, I can pull out, I can unload 2-3, you know, shots, and there goes Artie again. Okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. And there you go. I take my one shot. I pull back. And I have found that, you know, just because I can unload 6 rounds doesn't mean you should, because, you know, you're going to return a round in return from the bad guys. And what if they're dishing out, you know, 600, 700 damage? You know, you're screwed basically. You know, maybe you'll take him out, but what happens in the later stages of the game? So definitely, you know, look after your hit points in this thing. And also important, and just you could see me being very conservative with my moves. You know, E50, he's got the armor. You know, look at this. You know, armor tier 9 medium. Here's a tier 9 medium. I mean, there's no comparison. You know, my armor, his armor. So, you know, there's no comparison. We might as well not be, you know, in the same category. I'm an autoloader, and because of the fact that I have an auto-loading gun, you know, my ammo gets reduced. You know, that's how Wargaming figured it out. So he's E1 has taken his shot. For some reason I'm still auto-aimed. You failed there, Cosmic. Woof. And now quickly move on, because Artie's going to come in. Move on, because Artie is going to come in. And why are you getting stuck? And there you go. Artie comes in exactly as I predicted. Exactly. So now the question is, this medium up here, is he facing, you know, the front, or is he pulling back to face us? You know, that is the question as you're coming around the corner. Still got all my hit points intact. And I think he's facing away from me. Yes, he is. Beautiful. Auto aim. And I decide, F it, let's just rush the base. And that's exactly what I do. F it, just rush the base. And I receive a hit from artillery. Make it kind of, sort of, round the tiger. And I see, I believe this is an AMX. Yeah, AMX. Get another hit. And so it was all kind of perfect up until this point, but I figured, you know, they've only got, you know, 3 bad guys. Yeah, you can see, you know, we've won the game, so we're good to go. We good. He says we're good to go, and his tank is a smouldering wreck. So perfect up until a point there. So having a lot of fun in this tank, dying a lot of times in this tank. I think this and the waffle are kind of irking me, these 2 tanks, because I'm dying an awful lot. You know, I'm doing my best. I'll get much better, and you know. But we're gonna wrap things up. I hope you guys enjoyed my footage of me, my Lorraine 40T victory. See, it was all good. It was all good. And I am enjoying this tank. It's a very nice, neat little tank. But I am looking forward to getting in the bat chat, and then moving on to another tank line. So take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos. I'll see you on the battlefield.